on the 29th of June. So we've only got a few more days, really, the end of this month, to get yourself booked on. If you don't know what it is or you want to know about what it is, this is what today is for, just to explain a little bit more about it. So that's why I'm here today, to have a little conversation about what we're doing.
My name's Carl Hinder and you're listening to the Salon Help Good to Go podcast, the podcast for salon spa and clinic owners who want to grow with more structure, more confidence and better results. Episode 50, Season 2. Nina Atfield tells us all about the Lash Connect event on June the 29th, 2026. Good afternoon, Nina. Welcome to the Salon Help Good to Go podcast. So
Hi,
I've got
Carl.
It's okay. I got my guest on here. She's diving in. She can't wait.
Too eager.
Nina, today we are going to talk about the Lash Connect event. Now we couldn't wait any longer, so we've got together to share some fabulous information with you. Nina, go on, do your intro. I know you're excited.
Hi, so I'm Nina. I'm the founder of the Lash Connect event, which is going to be held at the most beautiful setting, surrounded by nature at Holdenby House on the 29th of June. So we've only got a few more days, really, the end of this month, to get yourself booked on. If you don't know what it is or you want to know about what it is, this is what today is for, just to explain a little bit more about it. So that's why I'm here today, to have a little conversation about what we're doing.
Great. 29th of June, guys, is a Monday. So I know you all stay in bed until midday normally. All you got to do is get up a couple of hours earlier, jump in your car, come over and spend a wonderful day with Nina and the rest of us. So 29th, it's not long as this, only a few weeks, but plenty of time to get organised, I think.
Yeah, really excited as well. We've got some amazing speakers coming. Obviously, yourself, you're hosting a fabulous couple of workshops with us. So if you want to tell us a bit more about what you're going to be doing, Carl.
I can't wait. So there's a few things I'm going to be working on with you guys. I'm going to be working on my new pricing app. We're actually going to launch it here. Nobody will see it before this day. Okay. Nobody at all. Right. We'll see it before this day. You will see it rolled out after this day, but you guys will be the first to see it, the first to press the buttons, the first to challenge me and tell me how wonderful it is. So that's one thing I'm going to do. I'm also going to give you guys a bit of an introduction to AI. I know we're a bit divided in the industry. There's people who are all in. Yeah, and this was the same, guys, with you remember everything we've done. Social media was like that, websites was like that, online booking systems were like that, are like that. AI is just dividing people. I don't want to divide people. I want to show every single person how easy it is to use in some small way and get started. We're not going to be trying to change your business. I just want to introduce you to the world of AI. And then I'm going to do a little bit of work, a tiny little bit of work later in the day on customer care through products. Okay, so that's the stuff I'm going to do. So you mentioned this venue, Nina. Why did you pick this place? I mean, when you mentioned it to me, first thing I jump on, see how far away it is, and then this beautiful, what is it? The massive home,
The reason
just
why
jumps out of the ground.
Yeah, it's just such a beautiful location. And the reason why all of my events have this core concept is because when you are surrounded by nature, and this is a scientific proven fact, you make better decisions. So for business owners to have clarity around your business and making the right business decisions, especially there on that day where you're choosing whose workshop you're going to attend or what talk you're going to be talking to, or even what brand you're going to be talking to. This is so important when you're making these decisions for your business. So health and well-being and mindset are something which I feel very strongly about, and we just forget to look after ourselves. Entrepreneurs often completely and utterly forget about themselves as a business owner because their mindset, they're so driven on their business, they forget to eat themselves. They forget, I mean, definitely salon owners. I've done it for many years where I've worked tirelessly through the day. And I've thought, oh, I haven't had a drink and it's been 6 hours, because you're working back to back with your clients, or your client turns up early and you're thinking, I've just served my client rather than finishing my lunch. And unfortunately, that has become so part of our industry. And this is something which I'm trying to change with my events, is choosing stunning locations where people can actually feel at ease and they can relax and actually enjoy the venue, as well as going just to an event and sitting in the boring boardroom.
Yeah, it does look lovely. I didn't plan that to bring that up on the screen. I just thought I'd flash that up there, guys. So if you're on podcast, my apologies, but go in the show notes. And not only can you click the link for the tickets, but you can have a good look around the venue as well. And I'll put a link in there for Nina so you can chase her down if you need to. But you are right. The environment you're in, it definitely will be a very relaxed but learning environment. I think we'll feel a bit pampered. I think we'll feel a bit special. I think we all deserve to feel like that, don't we?
Definitely. Yeah.
So,
The house
oh,
itself as
go,
well has a lot of
no,
history.
go, yeah, yeah.
So
Tell us why you chose the house apart from the business angle, and do you know anything about the venue?
So yes, I know a little bit. I'm not going to say that I'm a complete historian on the venue. However, the research that I had done, so it dates right back to the Elizabethan era, where the house was much more grandeur in its size back then. But what had happened in history is someone decided, because nobody was looking at this house once it was empty, they decided to take parts of that and actually start selling the stone all around the country. So you have parts of that stone all up and down the country. Houses are built out of it. And
Wow.
when they realised, the government realised at that time, that this beautiful Elizabethan house was being demolished, basically, brick by brick, literally, they decided to put sort of like an order on that property, where they then weren't able to then change anything more with that property whatsoever. And it also has a point there, King Charles Point, where there was quite a lot of history surrounding that. But what I loved about it is the fact that there's such a lot of original decor within that building, and the history there is just so beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I think, listen, guys, it'll be a real treat just to be at the venue. It'll be a real treat to be in the presence of some great people in terms of their ability to help and support you. So, who are these people going to be apart from you and I, Nina? Who else is going to be there?
So we have got Debbie Lewis from NatWest coming, which I am so excited to announce that we have NatWest coming to our event. To have them there to show what free support is available to businesses. So many people don't know what they have accessible to them to help them through the different challenges that they face within their business, what funding and support they can get. And sometimes this is free. This is free money that has accessibility. I'm not saying that that's going to be the case all in, but there is different things that NatWest offer to support businesses, and this is really exciting for us. We've also got Gemma Dwyer, who is going to be hosting a workshop. Now, she is the beauty business accountant. I'm very excited to have her there. Obviously, we've got yourself with the pricing app. We've also got some industry names that we don't know, not very well known, but that is only for the reason that they have been so busy running their businesses that they're focused on the education side. And by gosh, do they have some phenomenal information to share with us. We have Hannah Day. She's going to be running workshops on neurodivergency and inclusivity within the beauty sector. If you are a therapist struggling with neurodivergency and you don't necessarily know how to structure your business and you're struggling with those kinds of challenges, she will help guide you through that. And also, if you have clients that are neurodivergent, how to make your business model or your room or your setup or your salon accessible for them, where they feel comfortable during their treatment. So really good key points that, again, we often overlook. We've also got Layla Tor flying in. Now, Layla is a phenomenal business person. She's into property, but massively supports the beauty industry. And what she's going to be bringing to us on the day is talking about how to make more money through what you already do as being a business owner in the beauty industry. So how to make more money out of beauty. which is going to be great. And I can't believe she's actually flying in for this event. So it just shows the support that we've already got from some of the speakers there. And that's just chucking some names out there right now. But we've got so many more people coming. We've
Yeah.
got 15 speakers in total, and we're going to be covering such a diverse amount of topics, from compliance, legal obligations, which again often isn't talked about within our industry. What are our legal obligations to make sure we're safe, we're compliant? We're also talking about sales and retail. Now, why don't beauty salon owners have retail? Like, it baffles me. This is just lost money. It's money sitting on a shelf that you're basically not grabbing. Like, why wouldn't you do that? So we're going to be talking about things like that. But yeah, some amazing topics. So that's just a little gist of who we've got coming.
Well, listen, guys, you definitely. I know most of these guys. I can sing all their praises. You definitely want to spend some time with Layla. You're going to get some really deep insights there. Debbie will have a different perspective as well. That's going to really, really help you guys find a different type of training with a different type of funding for it. Everyone that I'm aware of that's involved is going to add huge, huge value to what you're doing. And I like that you've developed this kind of different perspective. It's not just a business event. You know, if I organize one, it's going to be business, business. You're the caring type. You know, you understand the nuances of how all of these things work. So I really like the way you're kind of approaching this.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've got fabulous people there. We mentioned just a couple. And if we've forgotten anyone, then it's Nina's fault. Okay, because because she should definitely know more than me about the event. Um, but you're going to get to meet everyone. Now, I think with this event as well, you're going to be able to spend time with a lot of us, and that isn't something that's common at some events. Sometimes these guys, uh, that includes me, we flash past. You don't get time to talk to us. That isn't going to be the case. I'm going to be there from the minute we start to the minute we close. Lots of them are. So you're going to have, very kind of personal service as well. On the retail thing, I can't even begin to talk about it. I hope that it does come out throughout the day, the importance of retail. We could do a whole day on retailing and not touch the surface, but I think deep down, the guests know that we should be approaching it. Um, for those, and you didn't know this, Nina, and it only just sprung to mind, so you have my apologies. I wrote a book in 2019 called Salon Products, Sell or Die Not Trying, and I'm going to do a sequel this year. So retail is never going to go away if you want great customer service and you want it to be part of your future success. So yeah, throughout the day, there's going to be great people talking about those things as well. Those things, what are they? So we got, have we got any more things that we going? We've got workshops going on, we got panels going on. Um, the reason I'm asking you is because I think people are used to going to very standard events, and I don't think this is a standard event.
Definitely not. And this is the reason why my events exist. So, me being me, I've got to be different. I don't like to be a sort of a follower. I like to be a trendsetter, and I like to challenge things. So, I thought to myself, like, I don't want this to be where people are just getting spoken at and they're getting bored and they're sitting there doodling on their pads and they're not really engaging in the activities or the talks that are actually really valuable for their business in that time point. So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be great if I was thinking about what would be good for me. Like, if I was a business owner right there and I was coming as a delegate, what would I feel beneficial from where I'm at within the industry? So I've been in the beauty industry 27 years. I've owned a salon, training academy. I've got my own product ranges. So I've done an awful lot with my career. What could be beneficial to me, say, for example? And how can I benefit from going to one of these events? So I thought to myself, well, it'd be really good if I could cherry pick what I was doing through the day and I could decide what was going to be valuable for me as that business owner, because it doesn't matter how long you've been in the business, it doesn't matter what you know, it actually matters what you don't know. And nobody in business ever knows everything. There's always room for development, there's always room for learning. So our event has been curated. So you will come and you can choose your day exactly how you want it to be. You will have a plain itinerary, which you will fill out yourself and choose what speakers you want to listen to, what demos you want to go and see, what workshops you want to go and have an activity with, and who you want to connect with within the room. Because you're going to be, everyone's at different stages in their business, they're all going to have their own different business needs. So how better to be able to choose exactly what they're doing so they get the best out of their business right up until the end of the day.
So does that answer my next question? The question really was, who should come? And I know the broad answer is everyone. Do you want to narrow that down a bit? So you've explained really when they get there, what they can expect, how the day is going to work. This is a different event, but who should come? Because, it says, the Lash Connect. And is that just Lash people then?
No. So we often find that as much as it's the Lash Connect, the reason why it's called the Lash Connect is because there's an awful lot of topics that are not spoken about within the beauty industry. And very often you'll find people just don't do independent lashes on their own. There's very few and far between. They often do other things like brow waxing, facials, waxing, semi-permanent makeup. Some people do hair and lashes. So it's a case of opening this event up to anybody who is within the salon sector that offers any kind of lash service. So that can be lash tinting, that can be lash extensions, that can be lash lifts. So anything that falls within that sector. But they also offer other treatments, because independently alone, you can't really survive just offering one treatment. That's like just offering nails. It's really, really hard to actually earn a really good revenue from offering one treatment. And anybody who does offer one treatment, we've got brands there and businesses there that can actually show you how to earn more revenue with what you already offer.
Okay, so I don't want to speak on your behalf. So this would also suit people that don't do lashes, but might want to think about them in the future as well. Yeah.
Definitely.
So maybe you've got a beauty salon or maybe a hair salon with space or wherever, and you're thinking, oh, I just don't know where to start. This would be a good place to start, right?
Yeah, we've got brands attending. We've got
Mm.
actually some leading brands attending. We've got Merlin from MLab coming now. Her standards within the industry are phenomenal. She's going to be there. She's also going to be talking. She's going to be talking about the importance of raising standards within our industry and what is important from a brand's perspective. Me also owning 2 lash brands myself, the importance of having a lash brand. It's not just selling to the person buying my product. My responsibility stops with the client that they're serving. So it's about showing the importance of having high standards within our industry and maintaining that. And that part of that is education, sales, compliance. There's a whole list of things which are important to be successful in your business.
Yeah, I think what's interesting as well, when I can only speak about the speakers that I know quite well. I'm just mention the two. So if we start to talk about Debbie and Layla and myself, it wouldn't really matter what part or what type of business you have, what part of the spectrum you're in. We're talking generally about quite a lot of broad subjects as well. So you're going to get a lot of value no matter what you're in. And then if you are already niching on the lashes side of things, you're going to get even more value because you're going to see things from a totally different perspective, and you'll have the suppliers as well. So I don't think anyone gets to lose you.
Mm-hmm. I think as well within our industry, and I think you'll probably agree with me on this, Carl, when you start within the beauty industry, you very often become absolutely amazing at a skill set. And because of your skill set, you end up becoming a business owner. Then before you know it, you've gone from building this huge business with your client base to then needing a much bigger space. So you end up becoming a salon owner or a suite owner, or you're renting a space within a salon. And the one aspect about running that business is really, really difficult, because in beauty school, the one thing you're not taught is how to run a business. It's so baffling. So these events are really important, because it's not just about you being amazing at the skill set you have. It's about being a fabulous business owner as well, and actually making it a sustainable business where you're actually earning a living and it's not just a glorified hobby.
Yeah, I mean, I became quite famous during lockdown for talking about salon owners with a bunch of keys, and salon owners with a bunch of keys are those people. Whatever part of the industry you're in, you usually get amazing at delivering a particular service, and you're amazing at it because you love the client and you love the service and you're dedicated to it. And our industry, in fairness, is absolutely full of amazing people from that perspective. But yes, many of them, or many of us, end up in a position where one minute you're working for someone else, or you're renting a space. The next minute you've got a salon with all those new responsibilities. Some of them you don't even know about. You know,
Mhm.
you don't realize all of a sudden that marketing isn't just pressing one button on on your phone for social media, that you've got to do all of these comply with health and safety and taxes, and it's an absolute minefield. I think sometimes the fear of those things stops people from growing, when
Mhm.
really, when you start talking to people like myself and the other speakers, you realize there's nothing to fear. You just need to know what to do.
Yeah, it's just understanding, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was having a conversation a couple of days ago with somebody, one of my clients actually, and she's basically going into the housing industry. I mean, it's completely different from this, but it's a very similar sort of topic that we're talking about. And she's just about to buy a house, but she's so reluctant to buy the house because she's not done it before. And I was like, but that's the same in anything. The first time of anything that we do, we've never done it before, so it's a learning curve. And these kinds of events, especially when we've got the strength in the speakers that we've got, I mean, the years of knowledge and experience that we have at our event is just absolutely mind blowing. And to have that moment in that room with that speaker for that period of time and learn a little snippet about your business and learn how you can actually make a positive impact on your business is just absolutely phenomenal. And it's just
Do you
because we
know?
don't know, we don't understand him.
Uh, I mean, at the last event, something came out which I found really, really interesting. We had a little bit of opportunity to speak closely with some of the people there, the salon owners and what have you. And what I always realized it, but I really felt it this particular day. When you're on social media like this, lots and lots of people, hopefully we'll see this over the next couple of weeks. Hopefully lots of you will go, yeah, let's go and see Carl, let's go and see Nina, and you'll have perceptions of us. And some of those perceptions could include, well, they kind of know everything, or they think they know everything. They never had to go through any difficulties. They don't get scared about anything, right? None of that is true. None of it is true. I can tell you about my first salon and how scared I was, and my fourth salon, how really scared I was, and how I took on staff and I was really scared and worried. But in this particular, in your last event, one person kind of cornered me. Well, two of them actually, and I said, "Oh, you're really lovely." like they were shocked and surprised. I wasn't surprised, but and they said, "Oh, well, you don't look like that on social media," and I guess I don't, right? So if you are one of those people, you think that of me or Nina or of any of the other speakers, then come along. I think you'll have a big surprise, and we will be able to, because I think I can speak on their behalf as well. They're all, nice, open people. We will share our concerns and fears that we go through and that we've been through. Is the only difference is we found a way of managing them, and you haven't just yet. That's all
Mhm.
it is.
Mhm.
I mean,
Everyone has challenges in their business, and I think sometimes the pretty shiny Instagrammable moments that we all share on our social media, sometimes it's not as rosy as that. I mean, I've had times in my salon where I've shut my doors, cried my eyes out because I've had staffing issues, or I'm trying to sort of like move this payment to this payment because we've had a really crap month, and people don't see the challenges because you very often don't share those challenges. But I think nowadays it is so important to share what we are struggling with, because our events especially are designed to be a safe space where people can ask anybody that's in the room, that's a speaker, or even the person sitting next to them, because it doesn't matter. We kind of like in a supportive network where we should be able to feel safe enough to say, do you know what, actually things are really crap at the moment, I'm struggling and I need some help. And this is why we've structured this event. It is to genuinely help and educate. It's not an event where it's just where you're going to be grabbing some canapes or some lunch and just having a pretty magazine. This is genuinely there to help support people at whatever stage you're at within your business.
I gotta be honest with you, and this is, I haven't rehearsed this, but the more you're talking, the more excited that I am as well, because I think we're going to attract a certain type of person. I think we'll attract a person who, deep down, at least wants to go to the next level or wants to take another step, and is maybe or maybe not, um, a little bit unsure how to do that. And I think those are the best people to help. People
Mhm.
kind of like, oh, I want to do better, I just don't know what to do. And those, I think, are some of the most worthy and fun as well, people that we can help. So the more you talk, I hope this comes is coming across to you guys who are listening. Um, the more that we're talking about this, the more fun I think it's going to be.
Mhm. It is going to be fun.
Cool. Okay, so we know when it is. We know
Mhm.
where it is. We know why everyone should come. We know who should come, which is basically everyone who's got an interest in our industry, because there's going to be great value. Um, we know loosely the structure of the day, which is much different to other events that I've seen and that you've created in the past. And do you want to come up with a conclusion from here? I think I've done more talking than I should have, which is why you have to cut my stage time down.
I
um,
mean, not
Go on.
only is it a beautiful location, and we have some of the industry's best contacts that you could possibly get in one room in one day. I mean, I'm so grateful to every single person who's supporting this event and actually getting behind me with this. So I think that just sort of like shows a testament of the value of what people can see in this already before we've even got anybody attending on the day. But we also have some amazing brands that are supporting this event. So it's not just the showcases that are going to be there. We've actually extended that network, and that network is going to be, we've got loads of different brands that are going to be bringing their products into our goodie bags. So our goodie bags are absolutely phenomenal. And I'm not just saying that, they are. They've been created to include products that are not just about lashes, it's about you. Like, it is so important about you as the business owner. So we have got some really nice health things in there. I'm not going to share too much, but those goodie bags are worth way more than your £99 ticket investment. And you've got a fabulous lunch as well, which is supplied by a lovely local business, who's got a fabulous backstory about how she's ended up getting into the food industry. And we're sharing her story as well. So you're going to know everybody in the room, whether they're supplying refreshments, whether they're supplying food, whether they're supplying product. You're going to know everybody who's going to be in the room and why we have chosen these businesses to be there. It's about collaboration. It's just about sharing, and it's about leaving sort of a door open so you're able to connect on a deeper level. That's what's the importance of this event.
Are all of the holders, of the brand holders, are they the owners of them, or you know what I mean, or the license holders of them?
Yes, a lot of them are. I think we've got two businesses that are going to be there, which are actually part of a much bigger organisation. But the concept behind their business is either the fact that they're made with natural organic ingredients, or they also have scientifically proven backed information. So we have got a couple of brands that are going to be there, one with skincare and actually one with uh, things that you take. My brain's gone.
Supplements.
Medication, supplements. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a company coming. Again, it is about you as a business owner. It's about your skin, your well-being, your hair, makeup, all of that kind of stuff. So the goodie bags are definitely worth grabbing.
The only reason I asked that, because it's so hard at the big exhibitions to actually get to talk to anyone who's not a rep, if you know what I mean,
Hmm.
who are just running off jargon. Um, I think it's going to be a great opportunity for you to speak to the people that are really close to these brands. So
Yeah.
you're going to get to speak to the people who have the brands. You're going to be able to speak to the people who have been through some of the things, like myself. I've had a number of salons. I've had my ups and my downs and my health issues and everything you can think of that normal people have. There's going to be the other speakers, many of which I know have had to build their business through challenges. Nina, you could probably speak for yourself as well, and I'm sure you will on the day. I think it's a really intimate environment that people will miss out if they don't make it.
Hmm. It's been created that way so people feel safe, because they can be overwhelming, especially if you're coming on your own, you don't know anybody. They can be quite sort of, oh, this is quite a lot, but that's not what I'm trying to create. I'm trying to create a safe space. I mean, we even have a buddy up system, so if anyone feels as if they're not too sure about coming to the event on their own, we can buddy you up with somebody to make sure that you've got that connection before the event, so you feel like you're meeting a friend there and it's not all sort of too consuming and too overwhelming for you.
Don't come on your own. Bring loads with you. Yeah,
Well, we've only got a limited
yeah.
number of spaces. But...
You may as well. You may as well. If you're going to drive, guys, you may as well fill the car. All right. Hey, I'm not doing a sales thing for you today, Nina. Right? Fill the car, guys. Right? Save the environment. Okay. Be responsible. Bring a car full down on on I was going to keep saying January. Gosh, June the 29th. All right. So look, it's a couple of weeks away. You've got plenty of time to get organized. But do it. Don't dither. Don't procrastinate. Don't think tomorrow's a better day, because no, today is always the best day. Yesterday was a better day, by the way, to do something like take action in your business or get tickets for the event. But today's the next best day.
Mm-hmm. And it's sunny as
Listen,
well. It's
go on.
been
Don't go on. Say it again. Sorry.
I said it's sunny as well, and it's been raining here.
Oh, the way I see it, is it guaranteed sun or just good chance of it?
Well,
Is,
we'll see.
is it
We are in
is it
England,
is
by the
it
way.
is it in the ticket price? Okay, listen, we can't promise everything, but we can. What can you promise, Nina? Go on, let's go out on this. I
I
can't
can
promise
promise
anything. I'm
that
just coming to support you. What can
delicious
you promise?
food, amazing refreshments, some industry leading experts which really do know their stuff and they want to share that information. There's no gatekeeping at our events. This is a genuine opportunity to actually engage with those speakers and find out where you're at within your business and how you can excel through any challenges that you've got. And also, you're going to be meeting new people. These could be your next industry friends, the people that you want to connect with in the future. And I think it's really important, especially for a solo business owner, to make those connections, because it can be really, really lonely if you are a solo business owner, especially if you've got business challenges with staffing or products or anything that you've got in your business going on, and you don't know quite how to signpost that, or you don't know quite where to access that information and support. So it's definitely worth coming for a multitude of reasons, more than what I've just stated.
I'm not saying anymore. What a shock. I'm not going to say anymore, guys. I just want to say a big thank you to Nina for jumping on today, because we've got a few weeks left. Neither of us wanted anyone to miss out. So we're just putting this together. I'm trying to spread the word. And you guys who are listening, if you can do the same, I'm sure Nina would appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks,
Okay,
guys.
June the 29th. We will see you there. Thanks, Nina. Take care. And say hi, guys, when you arrive. Say I saw you on socials, Carl. And you are actually very nice. Take care. Bye. Thanks. See ya. You have been listening to the Salon Help Good to Go podcast. You've also been listening to Carl and Nina as we go through the Lash Connect event, which is coming up on June the 29th. Now go over to the show notes, pick up your link, get your tickets, and also let other Salon Spa and clinic owners know that I'm here every Sunday at 4 p.m. kickstarting their week.